I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
No, you was. Chat, who? Chat, who's not in the gang, bro? Hang on, let me disable my cam. Hang on, Chad. There's 3 people throwing me off, bro.
Where you grew up at?
Queens.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Queens.
Like any neighborhood in Queens?
East Elmhurst, 97th Street.
Okay, how about you, my man?
East Dino,
Where at?
Guthrie's.
Okay.
Watching San Gabriel Valley.
I grew up in West LA, from Playboy's gang.
Okay, where you from?
Compton.
Okay, what hood?
Elm Street, Power.
Okay. Well, that's when I asked you where you from, but you told me Queens. I'm asking where you from. We're here to find out who's from the hood. Where you from?
Ooh, got your ass.
Again, East 16th, Newkirk.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my people real quick.
Yeah. How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been in jail?
I was in the feds and in the state, so the
Okay.
federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn
All right.
and MCC Manhattan, which is for a federal pretrial. I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You went, man?
Nah, not locked up.
No time at all? How about you?
I've been a YA, Nellis YA. I was at SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did 8 years and some change. They gave me
67
10,
days?
85%. As an adult? As a,
So I took you into YA too, huh?
Oh, me, no, I missed YA. I went from camp to, after that to prison, San Quentin.
What level were you in?
2.
So how do they jump you guys in your hood over there where you're at from? How do they court you into the neighborhood?
I didn't get involved fully into gang stuff until I went into MDC Brooklyn. I got jumped in.
And you, my man?
I jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? Or no? The
Yeah,
guys
they
who jumped
call
you in.
Oh, my homies.
But what the homies' names? I remember the homies jumped me in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All
If
right.
somebody beats you
fuck?
up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
My homie Dave, homie Big Mike, and then other nigga I didn't really know.
Okay.
How old are you?
36.
And you say you never been to jail?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't even into life like that, man. I was in to get money.
Me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting
Yeah.
caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Dang, you took me way back. Me was sad eyes, lazy, lucky,
You was not,
grumpy,
bro. There's 3 people throwing me off,
Karen,
bro. There's no way she's in a fucking gang, bro.
Munchichi.
Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these 2 guys somewhere here. I don't know why. I just can't figure out which one it is, man. So.
Hey, but we didn't ask him no questions.
Yeah,
You know I'm certified player.
I don't know that. You could have did some research and all.
Oh, why don't you start this?
Okay, you know what? I started banging in 1989, North Hollywood, California, 91606. I'm from the Hollywood boys. They called me stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting on some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang.
Okay, if he's playing me, he's a good player, bro.
bro.
He's good.
The way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here and try to guess who was that person. You know, so that's why I'm here for.
He's just, his demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like he had put on that sheriff shirt and like, yo, get against the car.
How long did you get jumped in for?
It wasn't so much the time, because some would say, 13, because
He do look like a cop.
Mine wasn't one of those.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so you know.
Oh, so you just
Yeah.
walked in, huh?
Oh, you
What if he's a cop?
I didn't have to.
You were
No, we
born
gotta
in?
jump him in. We gotta jump
You
him
got
in.
born in? Oh.
Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up into the gang. Did you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I was told to.
Laid out like this. Is,
You were told, but sometimes you don't understand. When you're young, like, being told but understanding is a different
get
thing.
that
Yeah.
part. I get
For
that
me, like, I was definitely told.
Well, mine didn't do that.
Exactly.
They like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go, this right here. Go. They did what to your brother? Go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm gonna get shot back in return. I've been shot 9 times, different occasions. Ran over twice.
Damn,
one
9
was accident,
times?
one wasn't. That's not no life.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode
The
and you want
fuck?
to see more like this, subscribe to our channel.
Show.
You grew up in the streets. You done been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, you never been in jail. Oh no.
we're Southsiders, so we're 13 seconds. And when he said that he didn't have the 13 seconds, it just sounded a little off.
Ooh.
I've never been to jail. I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I was never been charged with anything.
Why did you leave that out?
Of course I do. I just can't show you, man. The feds are watching.
You scared of the feds?
Oh man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're gonna get you. I want to know what that tattoo is right there on your hand.
Which one?
That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
The placazo.
It's a crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's a crown.
Yeah, there you go.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
Yeah, okay. He had full-blown like hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets of Playboys is there?
What do you mean by sets?
Well, there's-
Clicks or?
Yeah, clicks. And what clique are you from? The actual, you guys actually have also like a clique? Because clique to me is you could be from the hood, or you could be from the locals, the winos, you know, I know a little bit about gangs, so just a little bit. But it might be a cop, who knows?
Oh.
Might be the police, homeboy, you never know.
He looked like a cop, bro. He looked like a cop.
You didn't,
He didn't let me finish.
oh yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, he didn't let me finish. Crystal bunnies.
Crystal bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
I never heard.
Ew.
First tattoo I got was in, when did I get my first tattoo, man? First tattoo was on my stomach, was my homie did it, my homie Chuco did it. Busted out the old piano f***ing thing on the gun, and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
Let me see the
Yo,
tattoo.
what organization you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
Gang.
Oh, I never heard of that way. I heard where you
Yeah,
from,
right.
homie. Where
Yeah,
you from?
right.
That's
Hey,
it.
organization.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking a beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm actually trying to school them and tell them, listen, brother, there ain't no future in this. Like, I want the little homies to look at me and say, I want to be like Stranger. He owns his own home. He's married, taking care of his kids, working and showing the kids how to, there's a better way.
What do you do for, what do you work right now?
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, like, because I'm in the 50s getting paid.
I do illegal activities. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm a CNA, a caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I mentioned I own a bunch of companies. My main business is Dealer Synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do like sales training.
You too
consulting,
rich.
business
You're not a
development.
gangster.
I've helped
You're
these
too
companies
rich.
make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue. I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long have you been speaking at prisons and stuff?
I've been doing this since 2016.
How did you get clearance for that? Weren't you busted before?
No, but
All
once
my
you're
crimes.
off and you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been in prison, but now he go to the prison and
pretty
speak.
dope.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
If he really does it.
I got a question for you. You live out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, in Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I work my ass off to get rid of my accident.
Yeah, well, good job. 'Cause
Thank
I was
you.
like,
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you got to turn around and you got to look the part, feel the part if you're trying to turn around and
How do you say water, bro?
water.
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 I had a question about where you were talking about tattoos.
He's throwing me off,
Your
and
first tattoo was
no,
made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade gun.
With what did?
It was a guitar string.
Oh, I thought you said piano. I was like,
No. We can't afford no pianos in the
like
hood, man.
piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes. Busted out the old piano.
He did say piano.
Guitar. Maybe I said piano, but I'm sticking to guitar right now.
I'm still curious why I won't show the tattoos. He just didn't seem thugged out. He seemed a little polished. No disrespect. I'm not saying he was soft or like that, but he just did not scream like thugga thugga.
Tugga tugga.
I'm a little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story is just kind of crazy, you know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that coming in, it was either a double-edged sword.
That's how the feds used to do to me too.
I'm putting that wire on you.
That's how you do it, Playboy. Oh, no pun intended.
He be joking a little too much, huh?
He looks like a cop, bro.
Keeping it 100, man.
Raise your hand if you want to keep playing because you think the mole is still in there.
Imagine he's a cop and like, oh, you guys are under arrest.
That little doubt, man.
Running. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't think
either.
so.
I think he is.
He's the mole?
Nah.
That's Mad Ball, man. You can't have a name like Mad Ball
Elm
and be the
Street
mole.
Pyru? Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know that. My homies is all in prison, so I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what percent does it give you?
What you mean, what percent? It was halftime.
Okay.
What did you get busted for?
You know, be on probation, you get caught with a gun, violation.
And you're in a level 2
Yeah.
for a firearm?
That ain't, my points wasn't high.
Finish this sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
The downer the fool.
Okay. The only one right here, I'll be straight honest, would be her right now. These two guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying. Me, I know you think I'm not from the hood, but I am from the hood, so this thing really makes it interesting.
That's the only reason why I kept playing.
Right.
That's exactly what Gil said, because I'm not willing to take the chance, homie. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
She was the mall. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm
quiet.
just soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only person been shot.
I've been shot.
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9,
On different occasions.
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. When I got shot with an AK was another time, 2 times on this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people.
Oh yeah.
Some Asians. They didn't have, and they wasn't trying to shoot me though. They was shooting at some other Asians. But my homeboys was security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have put out a gun, got to shooting. A bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mama, like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again.
Yo.
But it was funny though.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times and be like, nonchalant, but hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, I try to talk to him and tell him.
Yeah, I tell my little homies all the time, man. Like, you guys don't want to live this way.
But they think it's cool though. Like,
Right.
I tell them you can live like a dope dealer. You don't got to be a dope dealer. You can be a plumber. You could be.
Yeah, we the best. Plumber's the best.
Well, you can live like a, I'm really looking at his tattoos and thinking, does he have fake tattoos? They put some movie star type tattoos on him. And I voted for him that time around. Sorry, Madball.
No, I just didn't trust him.
Yeah, I think it's Gil.
That's no disrespect.
There was a tie. Gil and Madball. 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because I lived the Cholo life to the fullest. The last 20 years, I've been living that American life to the fullest. That way I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak, and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo, but if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype there.
Well, me, y'all can probably hear it in my voice. Do I sound like a square person? You know, you look at me.
You just sold your own
might
shit,
scare
bro.
on the streets if
You
don't
sold.
know me, like, here, but nah. I don't know. I'm just like, I could never be a mole. I don't believe in snitches.
Can you guys actually escort Madball and Gil to the green room?
I'm gonna run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro. Catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, how much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he goes, halftime. Like,
Yeah,
right, he
and then
said
level
San
2.
Quentin. San Quentin level 2. Look,
good.
I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you
No,
think?
I agree.
All
I
right,
agree.
For sure. Let's bring him in.
Look at that, Madball.
I'm about to cry.
Took your credit away, fool.
I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If the box turns red, that means real gang members have lost and that the mole is still in the box.
Oh, shit.
Cash prize for themselves. If the box turns green, that means you 3 split the cash prize and you've correctly guessed who the mole is. You ready?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Dope.
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up, okay? 1,
It was the dude all the way in the right.
2, 3.
I told you that from the get-go. Never been in jail?
I went to jail. A lot of my homeboys did it. I was arrested.
That was the most obvious answer. I was just really, dude? Okay.
Around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have, but reason why I didn't gang bang is because my family made sure I didn't gang bang. I just stayed away from it pretty much.
That's good. You made the right choice, man. You made the right choice.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this because I had to sit there and lie to actual gang members.
When I see a person, these young kids running around like going crazy, I don't really judge them because I was one of those
Wow,
kids.
that was so
If I had
obvious though.
somebody like me, I feel like back then, I don't think I